Okay, we're live. Sound check. Alright, so I gotta pick off. Okay, this time, yeah, Yago, that's my name. That's what they call me. Alright, so I gotta pick off. Oh, alright, this time. Turn that down. Alright, 1 second. So put me right back here. That's right, I was trying to do the zip line. Oh, I still haven't got that flower yet. Okay. Is this one of those statues where they look at me? Ma'am. Oh, you have a broken pie. Hey, Jeanette, 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 Jeanette. Okay. We gotta be more serious this time. Okay, try not to sin, but it's inevitable. But I just gotta make sure that okay, so, get my bearings. It's all up to me. Yeah, they keep whispering. Alright, so yeah. Oh, so can I, like... I guess I just keep saying it. It's all up to me. I gotta get back up on the zip line. And try to get this flower. No, that's where I came from. No, that's right. I gotta go around some other way. I think. I'm so bad at directions. Yeah, you can definitely tell the, I mean, I know this is built on a different engine. Yeah, I think I have to go all the way around back that way or something. I speak with their tongues. Yeah, they whisper little things. Is that Batman? I keep forgetting we live in a cave, and somehow the sunlight is always showing in through that one hole. Yeah. Right, so it won't let me go back this way. I gotta go all the way around. Alright, we read that the other day. That's right, okay, I'm remembering now. Did I talk? Oh, that's just... Yeah, we already went here. God, this zipline thing is gonna kill me. Like, figuratively. I gotta drop off apparently I gotta drop off at the right exact same time. Alright. Not right away, but almost right away, I think. That was like right where I just... Okay. So just a little bit longer than that. I think I gotta hit it exactly. Alright, sorry. Can I sprint? I kinda forget. Yeah, I think that's how it was last time. Oh, what am I doing? There's a sneak mode. Actually, just look at it real quick. Okay, where's the... Okay, so it's not telling me. Oh, there's bindings. Weapon primary. You know, apparently if I would have picked the gun, I would have literally had a gun. But I guess I went with the fleshlight. Because I wanted to be an archaeologist. But apparently you only get the 10 rounds anyway, so I guess you better really make them count. Oh, yes! Pretty flower. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living. When nature's giving. Happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning. Yeah, I just had to hold it a little bit longer before I let go. Let's go native, sign your cares away, be creative, learn to live and play. The priestess? What about the priestess? Is she hot? We'll find out. Alright, let's go deliver this pretty flower to Galerius. It took me only about 4 or 5 zips on the line to figure this one out. Hopefully this isn't a sin. Gotta be careful about committing them sins.
Help! You have to do something!
Oh no.
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I mean, okay. I mean, what kind of weapon are we talking about? I don't have a weapon. What do you want me to do? Punch him with my fisty fists?
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Oh yeah, I'd be like Captain Kirk. If you know where I can find some potassium nitrate, sulfur, and carbon, and a suitable tube and the right size of rock, we could just like in the arena where he fought the Gorn. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll see what I can do, my lady.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
I should have brought the damn gun. Well, you know, this is probably a game where I'll probably come back to it and play it through again. At least just to see what the gun is like. Because apparently if you pick the gun option, you actually literally get a gun. Man, did you hear that? Did you hear that whisper? Hey, Common. The whisper. It said no.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Well, when you gotta go, hey, you gotta go. Yeah, the Gorn, remember? It was like one of the first. He had to use his knowledge of chemistry. Alright, never mind, ma'am. I don't know why I said that. I say things sometimes. You look like you probably haven't slept in a couple of days. And you maybe need to, like, lay off the stimulants just a little bit, okay?
Ugh.
She's like, ugh.
The shrine is collapsing.
Wait a minute, hold on. No! Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay? Excuse me. Oh no, a rock almost hit me. Ma'am? Excuse me.
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her.
I mean, yeah, that's...
Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Poor Fabia. Yep. He's like, well, that's all I got to say about that. I'm just going to go about my day. All right, what's this note on the wall over y'all? It says, oh no, it says beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. Well, Fabia ran in there and it just decided to shit all over her right away. Oh no. Poor Fabia. Alright, so let's follow that marker for right now. I'm not entirely sure what all is about to happen. I got a Galerius. I got that flower you wanted.
fortune
Hello?
smile on you, brother.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, why not? Mr.
Ah,
Dirty
it's
Mr.
you
Clean.
again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Babura. Babura. Never mind.
Hello?
Hey, I got that flower you told me about.
Brilliant!
Said you
You
wanted
did
a
it!
flower. Here
Well
it is.
done!
Yep.
This is going to
That's what I
make
did.
her so happy. Equitia, I mean. Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her. What I really want to do is walk up
How
to
to
her,
give it
her
to
the
her?
flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met.
Yes.
But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be terrible.
No, the concept. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Dude, just walk up to her and just whip it out and just lay it on her. I mean, what could she say? Like, oh, go away from me, you weird Mr. Clean looking fuck nugget. Okay, well then you go find another girl.
You mean, aside from her execution?
Oh,
Equitia
never mind.
is a Vestal priestess.
Oh.
She's taken a vow of chastity.
That's
The
right.
breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods and a capital offense.
Yeah, well, you
So
want to
if
watch
she
out
was
for
just
that.
Suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive. Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure. But at the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do. What do you think? What would you do?
What would I do? Oh no, what would I do? I could say, I think you should tell her how you feel. Consequences be damned. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this dude's whole chest burned a hole through. We can go through the. I think you can admire her discreetly from afar. That's creepy. We're not doing that. If you really love her, you need to get over her. It's sad, but unfortunately, it's kind of true sometimes. I'm no relationship counselor. Figure it out on your own. I think what you should do is you should walk up there, and you should just whip it out and just say, "Hey, ma'am, you know what to do," and then just see how she reacts.
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe I need to be a bit more cautious.
See, this is why you shouldn't ask me for advice.
Someone who can tell her how I feel and find out how she feels without risking her life. What do you say? Do you think you could help me one more time?
What, so now I gotta be your, like, Cyrano de Bergerac or something? Okay, why not?
Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking corny, honestly, but I'll do it.
Thank you. Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
This is like when you're in 4th grade and some girl likes you, but she doesn't want to tell you, so she has her like friend say, "Hey, did you know that Becky really likes you?" Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those. All right, Gallardios, we'll do it. All right, where is this hoe? Just don't break any crime or yeah, passing notes. Hey.
Ave,
Awe, how you doing?
Ave again.
Oh, we talked
Did
to
you
her
find
before.
what you need?
Yeah, there's this dude. He wants me to give you this flower. By the way, well, let me just give you I'm not giving you the flower. Don't get any ideas. But it's from this guy, and he likes you. Let's talk politics first. Everyone loves politics. What's the status of the
It
election?
must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger.
Did that dude just
Why do
grumble
you
at me
ask?
again? I was just curious. Who's allowed to vote?
All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
You can't vote for yourself? The women can't vote? Oh no, the women can't vote. Trust me, you don't want women's suffrage. We have it these days. I feel like they've suffered I feel like they've suffered long enough.
That's just the way
Oh my god, I'm
for
just
you,
kidding.
I'm afraid. It never sat right with me either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't
Unironically,
allow the
Jeanette,
perception that
there's
I'm being
some truth
anything
behind
but
that.
fair and independent. But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Dude, women can influence the outcome of all sorts of elections. I meant to say election. Dude, if you study history, like, women are pulling the strings behind the scenes probably a lot more than most people would think.
By using whatever gifts
I know,
the gods
Jeanette.
gave
I
you.
think we talked about it.
Nothing untoward, of course.
All right, so what is your role in this, election?
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
Well, yeah, you definitely got to follow them procedures. Can I nominate? I want to nominate myself. Can I run?
You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
I'm willing to accept any nomination. I'm running, just in case anybody didn't know, I'm running for literally every office in the country. So just write in, you can write in James Game. Well, now we got to pick one, because if you write, it'd be funny if there was like some election for like dog catcher in some like random town, and like half the people voted for James Games and the other half voted for Buquifius. I would tie with myself. All right, ma'am. Let's talk about something else. I have this flower to give to you, but it's not from
Certainly.
me. It's from this dude.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, she just took it. She didn't
happens
even
to be
break
my
eye
favorite,
contact.
too. Who do I have to thank for this?
It depends. How okay. I'm supposed. Hey, MMH. Hey, MMH. All right. Get into character. I'm supposed to tell you it's from your secret admirer, and that they'll keep their distance. They just want you to know you're loved. It's sweet. A little creepy. He should have nutted up and came over here and just whipped that out on her himself, but...
I see. So, it's from Galerius, then?
Oh, she knew. She already knew it would be from Galerius.
Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows. That man is a
Oh, he must have been making eyes on her
and my
already.
favorite person in the world. But
She likes
he is
him?
the least subtle secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there
It took
each
me a minute to
morning,
get it.
looking at the flower, trying to summon the courage to seize it. Oh, my heart.
Oh, my heart. So romantic. Yeah, it took me like probably at least like 5 tries to get that fucking flower off that thing. So what should I tell him?
Tell that adorable oaf that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn 36. So if we ever make it out of here, and he doesn't mind waiting a few years, then tell him I love him too.
I'm sure he'll be happy to... You know, y'all are a bunch of 4th graders. Why don't you just fucking get it over with?
So.
Well, no, I understand she's got the Vestal chastity vows. And obviously, we have to be wary of the golden rule. I think I've asked her some of the stuff before.
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We ask for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Yes.
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together.
Aww.
Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
You know, there's a lot of that general theme is actually pretty common. Yeah, I could say I agree straight up. Or, this is a very dialogue choice heavy game, so just bear with me. Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test, and they don't even have to. That's a cynic, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. It seems to me like the rules actually aren't really that fucking complicated. It's like preschool morality. Don't take things that aren't yours. Don't hit people. Don't be rude. I agree.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Anyways, okay, so a way out of here. There must be some kind of way out of here. Say the Joker to the thief. I've been asking people about how they wound up here. I think most people kind of were already here. I'm the time traveler.
And did you
I'm gonna ask her.
A pattern?
No, I don't know that I noticed really a pattern. Why does this sound almost like Stargate theme? Well, it's, I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
Well then, keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind.
Livia.
And dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Yeah, let's get going.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Neighbors. Who are the neighbors? Alright, my dude doing push-ups over here.
Fresh meat, huh?
I think I talked to him the other time. His name is Stranger. Is that your name, or is that just a description? Alright, look at the flowers. Look at the pretty flowers. Let's wander on back over to Galerius. These whispers keep whispering to me, but they keep saying shit like, she will guide me. Who is she? Her, or are we talking about Livia? Or Livia? I like the classical pronunciation. Hello, Mr. Goldman. So these ones, yeah, these ones all, that's so creepy. I turn my head, and then I turn back, and he's turned his head back on me. No, but when you go through the time portal, it does look literally like when they go through the Stargate. Okay, so yeah, if this game looks a little like Skyrim, That's because it was based on a mod for Skyrim, but they turned it into its own game. Alright. Galerios, I need to talk to you. Mr. Bald, Mr. Clean.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Well, you know, I'm mostly concerned about, like, what the hell's going on here, honestly. But perhaps that's too broad of a question. I did give that flower to that hoe for you.
Thanks. What did she say?
She said, why doesn't he just man up and give me his fucking balls? No, she said she knew it was from you. She asked me to tell you that when she turns 36, she's allowed to marry and that she loves you too.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy you've made me. I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly.
I got the matchmaker
I don't have much to
trophy.
offer you.
I
All
just
I
got
can
a
do
trophy.
is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins you might be interested in.
Is it a secret stash of coins that's gonna cause me to have to run, like last time? Okay, this time I think I know what I did wrong last time. I was all trying to ninja my way off the rooftops, and I ended up breaking my neck on the whole floor after I fell like 30 feet, you know? So maybe this time there's like a more like not necessarily break your entire spinal cord option. I'm listening.
In the rock tunnel
I'm
near
open.
the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, if you look carefully, you can see a chest. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you. I hope that helps in some way.
Well, I mean, stealing shit apparently is breaks the golden rule. Look, what do you think about this golden
I don't
rule?
give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive.
Yeah, but
I
when you
say,
break it,
let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know?
so you're not a moral philosopher so much. You're trying to be more pragmatic. But I don't think that's true. What's your tell me your story again. I forgot.
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
I'm all ears, buddy.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry I made fun of your bald head. No, now I can see the sadness in his eyes. Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me. and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there, too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle.
So I think I can figure out
somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and I started my life over again.
So that place is it. So we're talking about the Great Fire in Rome, Nero. So it's like 2nd century. I can look up the exact year later. But damn, okay. So he's got a little bit of a sad backstory. I'm glad things worked out in the end. I don't even know, did they?
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So,
you know,
it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. He'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Hey, no worries, buddy. We all get carried away sometimes.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
What do you think about the election? You're not voting for that fucker, are you?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
Well, I told that chick I was going to run, so just write in. Okay, I have to decide. Write in. I guess people mostly know him by Booqueef. Booqueefious. Just write it in. It's kind of like Cher. It's just one name. It's not. There's not really a last name. It's kind of like how y'all have different names too. His name's not even Galerios, but that's what I call him because that's what he told me his name was. All right, I'll be going now.
Right.
I'm gonna go check on some other shit. Yipper doodles. Thanks, man, for being so. Oh goodness, oh, sad story. Hello, Golden. I shine the flashlight on you. Okay. Alright, let me... It's all up to me. Yeah, I get it. Alright, so... Create a time. Okay, so... I'll need to change history in a way that makes my being in the past impossible. Okay. For example, Sentius says, if I prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, then he'll never create the portal. So, I've got to figure out who... Okay, let me try to understand this. So, when I break the golden rule and I go through the thingy, I come back with all my shit and everything that I've learned. But what I've ultimately got to do is not prevent myself from breaking the golden rule, but prevent whoever else was going to break the golden rule from breaking the golden rule. Which, yeah, that would create a paradox that would prevent me from being able to come back in time at all. Okay, cool. That's the main, it says main goal. Figure out who is most likely to break the golden rule and inform Sentius. Since everyone in the city is going to die because of one person breaking the golden rule, I need to figure out who it is. To that end, Sentius asked me to talk to everyone and help them if it'll win their trust. He also authorized... Oh, that's right. He literally waived everyone's Fourth Amendment rights. I can search and seize without warrant. pretty cool. Tell Sentius I suspect Decius. Decius, yeah, he's that dude that grumbles at me, and I have a funny feeling he's probably gonna end up being my best friend though. But he did grumble at me a little bit. Lucretia? Do I suspect Lucretia? Oh, these are all the people I can suspect. I think I need to learn some more. I think I need to learn more before I start accusing people. Ask residents about their stories and identify at least 3 common threads. I need to listen to the stories of everyone who'll tell me. Alright, yeah, that's right. She said I need to talk to the neighbors. Alright, let's go socialize. Let's go mosey. That's, oh, that's Aquita, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a pamphlet on the floor. It's Dewey's note. I did not do it. He's protesting his innocence. Okay, well. A likely story. What direction should I go? Yeah, MMH. Apparently this is like a very much like a, and there's like a lot of different ways it can end and stuff. I don't really know what the whole story is. But it's supposed to be one of those games where you can end up playing it a lot of different ways.
Ave.
Awe. Look, and this they would have said Awe in this particular time period. Okay, so when was the Great Fire of Rome? The Nero. So I wanna see what year this is supposed to be. 1 second. AD 59. Fuck, the Bible wasn't even, the New Testament wasn't even written in AD 59. He said it was, what, 7 months ago? Of course, this isn't like historically accurate, but I was wondering when, like what the approximate time period was supposed to be. Hold on 1 quick second, I'll run to the bathroom. Yeah, the fountain really made me feel like I better go pee real quick. So, yeah. Apparently, okay, so that's apparently the time, because I think the earliest source for, the first Gospels were probably the Pauline epistles, but that would be in the 60s. So we're talking about, because they did mention last stream when they mentioned the fire. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure if it was, but they mentioned it. It's got to be that, like, you know, where Nero was accused of like fiddling while Rome burned, which is not really historical. Number one, fiddles didn't exist. If anything, it would have been a liar. Number two, he was most likely, like, they did blame it on the Christians, so you could say it was set, and then he went out and made a public effort to, like, put the fires out. Either way. So, yeah, this is going to be, like, before Rome became Christian. I'm just exploring around right now, honestly. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Was this, like, from earlier? Oh, was this, like, that... Right, because he's starting the ruin. Yeah, let's go up this. I want to see what's up here. Some jars. I got a... Oh, can I pick a coin pouch? Coin pouch! Oh, yay. It doesn't count as stealing. Are you doing jazz hands over here? I don't even know. Some of these statues. That might have been the gold he was talking about. Is there some cool shit up there for me to get? Probably. Okay, so now I have the zip line handlebars, so I can utilize the... You can't move? Well, you're made of gold. I mean, it's not conducive to, like, motility or anything like that. Okay, hold on. Do I climb on the ivies? How does that work? Okay. No, there's butterflies in my... Okay, hold on. I don't want... Okay, we can't fall. We can't fall. Put the flashlight away. We must be careful not to fall off of things. Oh, no. I forget. There's not, like, climbing mechanics. Can I hop on this ledge? Nope. Alright, what do I do? Can I get up this way? No, don't fall. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Oh, really? It, like, really isn't a climbing... Okay, flashlight. I gotta see where I'm going. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, there's really not a... Well, Skyrim didn't have a climbing mechanic either. So, I gotta keep that in mind. This isn't like... Ghost of Tsushima. No, no, no! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, can I get back up somewhere, or do I need to... Yeah, too bad I don't have a horse, because in Scott... Well, I mean, like I said, this is based... It was originally a Skyrim mod. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's all I have to do. Alright, can I hook on to the, zip line? Well, let's see what's over here. This is actually rebuilt on a different engine, but still. Like I said, it was made by it was literally 3 people over like 4.5 years. Find me? Find who? Who do I have to find? Ma'am. Who do I have to find? She said find her. Alright, let's go up to this temple-ish building looking machine. Oh, she's keeping warm by the flame. Sorry. It warms my old bones. Yeah. I wonder who keeps these fires going. That's one of those things in video games. There's always just torches and shit. You go into some cave that hasn't been explored for like a quadrillion years, and there's just torches lit. Like, are they magic? Alright. There's a bird. There's another bird. The birds are flying in the sky. I'm like a bird, I like to fly away. Jump? Are you telling me to jump? Might as well jump. Jump! Burn, burn, burn. Is this an obelisk? Yeah, birds... A lot of people don't know that, but birds were, most... Not all. It's a common misconception that all birds were exterminated, but like the vast majority of birds were exterminated by the government and replaced with surveillance drones. Ma'am, excuse me. You're looking at me funny. Alright, let's read this. It seems nobody removed a plaque from here. What does that mean? Oh, only to finally decipher the meaning of the obelisk. I told you it was an obelisk. Okay, so we have to... Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. We're going to have to find some thingies. Where could they be? Ma'am, do you know where they are? She's like, I don't know. It's a jump, though. What do I jump? Are you telling me to jump off the hole? There's a little... What is happening down there? Follow him? Follow him who? Alright. I'm gonna take a leap. I was literally gonna say that! I was literally gonna say I'm gonna take a leap of faith. Sail! Yes! Okay, now what? Now what? Stranger, excuse me. Somebody's speaking to me. I don't want to suffocate under the water. Somebody's... Oh, follow him. Okay. I gotta be stealth.
And now I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
I gotta trust the golden statue lady.
Enjoy the freedom you deserve. And yes, no more shall you
Holy shit, dude.
walk on eggshells. Yes. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of, a day of celebration. I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. Yes.
I don't know what all his deal is. Okay, so I'm being stealthy right now. Okay. Sometimes you gotta be stealthy if you wanna stay healthy. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. So I need to follow. Follow. It said follow him. Okay. Him, is he the him though? Maybe not, he's the him. Sail. Oh my god, I had that song stuck in my head so much. I literally was like, I need to take a leap of faith, and then she literally said leap of faith, and then I feel like I was walking with destiny. Sir, excuse me, do I need to... Oh, it's auto-saving. Okay. Can I jack his stuff? No, that's not a good idea. Stranger. Oh, I wasn't even in stealth mode. Alright, I'll figure it out. Hey, sir, excuse me.
Did you just...
Oh, wow.
Leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
No.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What do you think about this golden rule? I'm still confused.
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
I mean, I don't know, man. How do you know? No, dude, it's real. It's a real thing, buddy.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that.
I can prove it, but you would die.
It, then you'd be dead already.
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule was broken each time. It's like Groundhog Day, except with sin. Well, no, he commits. No, dude, he kept going back over and over again and just asking that chick questions. and then he would come back, and then he would already like know the answers to the questions. So, well, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule is broken each time. What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes. Even if I can prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing? So that's more of a...
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Well, this is the Roman concept of decimation taken to an absolute extreme. Should I even reveal the reliving the same day over and over again? What would it take to what is your null hypothesis? What is your standard of proof that it would take?
Surely you're not one of those people who believes everything you read, as if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
I don't even believe everything I breathe, buddy.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
Well, we're not going too far with this guy. I can see nothing I can say is going to convince this dude. Why are you looking? Why does everyone in this game's eyeballs be like completely different eyeballs from each other? I guess they're kind of similar to each other, but they're definitely not the same eyeball. They're not even the same color. Holy dog baloney.
True, but that is simply because
It's
you are
fine.
mistaken.
You got one green, one blue. So what's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election.
He's the other
later
candidate.
today.
So what are you going to do how are you going to fix the economy? How are you going to repair the broken houses? You know, like, do you have the bricks to repair the broken homes? And what are you going to do? I'm sorry. Now I'm distracted. You got one whole green eye and one whole blue eye.
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
I wish I had a green eye and a blue eye. That would be cool. But I have blue eyes, but it's weird. It's been weird because apparently some people see them and they think they're green. They're like, oh, I thought you had green eyes. One time I went to work. This was years ago, okay? I went to work and one of the managers, like, I went to work and I was like blasted. Like, I was like not on alcohol. I wasn't drunk. I was stoned, like shitballs stoned. So my eyes were really red, but it became kind of a joke. So the manager came up to me and he said, James, I didn't know you had blue eyes. Like, he was looking into my eyes real close, and of course I know. I'm like, I know. I know he can tell, because it was that. Sometimes it's really creepy. So like, you do a little bit and then you go to work or whatever, but it creeps up on you, and then when you get to work, you're like even. Anyway, it was funny. So after that, it was a joke, because everyone did. I mean, it's fast food. Anyways, buddy boy over here, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna figure this stuff out?
By declaring there's no such thing as the golden rule. It's a children's fable exploited
I already
by
got my
Sentius to
shit
frighten us
pushed
into
in.
submission.
No, dude, I literally had my entire butthole pushed in. Well, no, that's not really what happened. I broke my whole neck. I fell off of a cliff, off of that golden rule. Yep. All right, I'll be going now. I don't
trust
think
you can
help
see
me.
yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
There's a key? Florida keys? Off the Florida keys. There's a place called Kokomo. Where's this key? Well, no, I think I broke my neck, spinal cord. Um, can I steal a fruit? Hold on. These carrots are purple, as they were before modern orange carrots. That's true. That actually is a true thing. Purple carrots. Purple carrots, all in my brain. The orange ones just don't look the same. Alright. He said there was a key by the door. I'm not in a hurry. Yulia. I know from Yulia. Yulia to her captors, Maleos and Claudia, curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all eternity. Tartarus is like the Roman version of hell. Yeah, man. Alright. Ulpius to his lost love. May God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you, my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again in Gan Eden. So this must be an early Christian. References to God and the Garden of Eden, essentially. Heaven. So, he said it was by the door. Yeah, I literally just like dropped in from that. That was cool. What else am I looking for?
Thank you. Thank you.
He's warming up for his speech again. Oh, okay. That must be the door. Where's the key? Oh, the key is literally on the whole wall. That's the key? Oh. That's not a key, that's a weapon. Can we kill people with it? Well, maybe. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit. Well, you know what they say about a I don't know what they say. I like the. I can inspect the. Could they support my weight though? Am I weightly enough, or am I too? I guess. Yeah. Dude, I decided to be the archaeologist. Yeah, I don't think I can climb it. Can I? It says if only they could support my weight. Do I have to lose weight? Are you calling me fat? Is this game seriously? Sir, I think if I was I think if I had picked the stealth character, because there's like 5 different. I should have picked the one with the gun, honestly. But you only get 10 bullets for the whole game, apparently. No, I picked the archaeologist because I want to understand the history. What is this? Okay. Anyways, the election is on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is the election happening right now? Ralph! Hold on. Ralph. Hold on. I gotta handle Ralph. Ralph, sorry. Ralph, do you want to be an archaeologist? He was trying to. I don't know. Yeah, he's. I just don't want him to like jump onto something and knock something over. He's gonna play with Lobo. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Ralph. Ralph is very talented. He can say he's kind of like Matt Damon. He can speak, but he can only say his own name. He says, Ralph! 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 Oh yeah, he's fat as fuck, but he's doing fine. Let's see. Ralph! Okay. It's just because he's so big, if he tries to jump on things and he knocks shit over, so I gotta be careful. But okay, it looks like he's going back. Hopefully he needs to go play with Lola is what he needs to do. Alright, I have lost my... Oh, hey, kitty. These are other... Greek lion statue. I can inspect them? What does that say? It says a Greek statue of a lion. Really? That's literally the description of it. Greek lion statue. A Greek statue of a lion. Okay, well, hey. You know, that is what it is. So... A Greek statue of a lion. I thought I heard the dude say the election was happening. You know what I really need to do? Is go talk to more people, because that's what that chick said. I hear a croaking of a frog. Where is it croaking? Okay, can I seriously not climb this? How do I make it support my weight? Okay, I hear the noises. Okay, there's like an invisible wall here. I can't go through that. Well, oh my. Alright. Yeah, it's all up to me, I get it. Where did he go? I thought he was back here. Well, it's gotta be outside somewhere. So is that the only way I can go? Can I go? Okay, onto the roofs. Roofs. Okay, is that? Yeah, there's not really like a. Doesn't if there was, it should have. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can't squeeze through there, can I? I can tell him that I suspect that guy. Apparently, I can suspect anybody. Alright, well that's not gonna help me, is it? Nope. So I can't... Alright, there's not like a prone position. No, I can't squeeze through there, can I? I'm sorry, every video game is different. You gotta try to... I gotta understand what the limitations are of what I can do. I should be able to just hop down here, though. Okay, that shouldn't hurt. You need my help? Take a number.
The many.
Wait a minute, what have I done? Wait a minute, what did I...
Of the one.
What sin did I commit? No, what sin had I committed? Alright, I have to get... Oh no, shit knockers. Butt nuggets, alright. We have to... oh no. Alright, oh no, oh, okay. Alright, I'm familiar with this one. I gotta get back to the... Yeah, watch out for the skeleton gold men, people, women. Oh, an arrowhead almost already killed me. They're evil. I don't have any weapons. Okay, watch out for the shooting of the arrows. The flames of evil. Sentius. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, can I search him for stuff? No, he has no items. Go into the Stargate. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. Dude, I promise you. I bet if I would be willing to... I'm like 95% sure. Somebody must have been thinking about Stargate, because that animation and this, like, the first part of the theme that they just played right now is straight up fucking Stargate, which is... Dude, Stargate... I never really watched the show. I watched a few episodes of the show. I like the movie. I don't think it's that great of a movie, but I like the concept of it. You know what I mean? And the music too. Yeah, they're definitely channeling some Stargate here.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Of course. What did you want to know? Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me. All right. See you around.
I was contemplating the various different things. I was at a loss for words temporarily. Also, I was muted. Hello.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
I figure if they're turned all the way into gold, they're probably heavy as fuck. I mean, gold is a very dense metal.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire.
Why can't they just say salve? Why do they have to say salve?
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale. All right.
Let's see it real
you
quick.
see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave. Fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Have myself a nice
Slave?
little shop in Rome,
Hey,
just
man,
up the
come
Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done. Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber. Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin. I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here. Very well. Another time.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule. Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die. Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Alright, so we have prevented that from happening. I was like, dude, that's what that thing was. Mr. Hanky in the toilet bowl? Well, the Roman... Okay, so she died last time that I came through here. Now she's fine. For now. She's going to the bakery instead of going over here. See, shrine may collapse at any moment. It is not structurally sound. But I'm wondering if I should... Nope. Does that kill me? No, don't tell me it killed... Oh, no, it killed me. I was trying to be careful because I thought maybe there was something cool in there. Okay, so note to self: do not go into any of it. All right, so I think we're Oh yeah, I see over there. I see over there. Yeah, this game's like relatively forgiving. Oh, I need to get a bow. Yeah, dude, if I get a bow, if I have a bow, I can shoot people. Yes. We need to do that. How do I obtain a bow? Oh, I can set the highlight. Or is it gonna... Yeah, no. Bow and arrow. Alright, so... Yeah, it just put me right back after she had gone off, so she should be fine. She said meet her at the bakery, so wherever that is. We'll hit that up later, I suppose. I thought I had said... Oh, that... Oh! I must follow the path. The butterflies, maybe? What is this structure? It is a grate. A stone grate with holes in it. Perhaps there's another layer of the city into the forum. That would be typical of most ancient cities that have been lived in for a long time. Because things erode and then they just kind of build on top of it and you end up with these layers, like these strata. You know what I mean? Also, the Romans did have, you know, for the time, a relatively sophisticated system of plumbing and irrigation. The priestess? Do I need to go talk to the priestess? Bow and... Oh, no!
Stop
Sir.
right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Tiberius Quinctius Crispus? Okay. No, I don't. I don't know where he is. I don't know a Quinctius. I know... Well, I do know... Well, historically... Are you talking... No, that would be too early. I mean, Quinctium, Quintius...
I'm not sure
I don't
believe that, so allow me to explain something to you.
Yes, please explain it to me.
I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Yeah, thanks, Common Chaos. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy. Now I gotta understand how I'm gonna deal with this assassin man. Alright, not to be pedantic, but by what standard do you judge whether or not something is true? He's like, I have an arrow, and I'll kill you. Okay, got it. I swear I was not lying.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Okay, so I can say we're just a small community of strangers who wind up here by accident, or why don't you put that bow down and you can come in and see for yourself. Yeah, where are you from? Are you not familiar with this? Did you pop in from somewhere else, maybe? Maybe there's other time warps. Why don't you put the bow down?
Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me.
I
was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult?
Don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
Man, you got it wrong. We're not cultists, and I don't even... Hey man, let's sit down.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
Well, yeah. It's not that we're allowed to leave. We physically can't leave.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
I only believe it because it literally happens.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
If you've ever heard about Medusa, and if you've ever heard about Midas, just kind of combine those two together, and that's essentially what's happening to these people.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Look, man, I didn't do it. I hate having conversations like this. You're distorting what I said. Should I say you're distorting what I said, or should I say we didn't turn them to gold? God did it. We didn't know which one. Let's go with the less accusatory statement.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it.
Once again, I'm
clear
being
to me now. The secret
blamed for
sanctuary,
shit that I don't
the
even believe in.
indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
You're making me really wish I'd brought the gun instead of the flashlight. What's it gonna take for you to let this go? Gold? Take all the gold you want. Go lift up one of them fucking bodies. I bet you couldn't even carry the arm. You know how dense gold is? Or I could say, I wouldn't help you even if I did know who he is. Actually, I do know where he is. Do I know where he is? I don't remember Quintius. Do I want to instigate? Do I want to throw off? What can you tell me about this Quintius fella? You're not talking about Quintius Warum, or Quintium Warum, or Quintius Varus.
Very well.
Right.
Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says
so he has
and his
another
cult,
name.
Your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Archaeology. Oh, that's okay. Now my archaeology skills will come into. Yeah, but he wasn't. He was called something else, I think. I thought, or was he? I don't know. I gotta get better. I'm not good with names. Okay, I'm gonna use my archaeologist insight. Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a scapegoat, dude.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I know where he is.
Ah, suddenly it's all coming back to you, is it?
Well, because I didn't know what his fucking name was, but you mentioned the green and blue eyes. That can't be, like, a common thing. Yeah, I saw him worshipping in a small... Should I lie? Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just inside the city. Second building on your left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now. But you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Good luck, buddy. Watch the fall. It's a little tough. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing now, though? Okay, so when I hit this, it oh, do I need to just follow him? Alright, how do I kill people? We gotta stop screwing around. When do I get combat abilities? I know I don't have the gun, but there's other weapons. Can I punch? I want to punch somebody. I'm just gonna follow him for a minute.
Curse you, cultist.
Figure out how to... He... Yes! Now I get his bow. I'm sorry for the evil laughter. That was just fun, though. I'm sorry. Okay. Fletched arrows. Some denarius. Oh, one little paltry coin. Alright, and then the bounty notice. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named... Yeah. Oh, I got all his shit. I ain't taking his sandals or his underwear or anything, but I got his whole bow. Bow and arrow. So how do we... Yes. Alright. I'm assuming it's going to be the standard trigger button. You speak with their tongues? Okay. Bow and arrow. Okay, now I have weapons that... Okay, yes. Jeanette, you called it, though. The whole building fell on him. Yeah. Oh, my God. Sorry. Alright, so it's almost like 3 o'clock. I'm probably gonna... Let's see, I should be able to go ahead and just save it. Yeah, that was everything I ever dreamed of. Because I had no weapons, but now I do. So, what was I gonna do? I'm like, yeah, man, he's right over there. So what I did... Yeah, dude. Okay, so that lady... So we prevented the lady from dying from the build. Apparently that building was just waiting for anybody to step into it. Okay, cool. But yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope that was interesting, and I'll pick it up. ESPN. Yeah, so it's it's like electronic stability something is what it stands for. Electronic stability. I know what that button is. Like, it's just kind of weird that it's right on top of your steering wheel like that. Like, I don't know. I guess in different cars it's put in different places. Like, yeah, it's a stability thing, and you can turn it off. Like, obviously, I mean, I'm assuming you know what it does. Like, why would you have a car with buttons on it and not know what they do? You can turn it off if you're trying to. I mean, like if you were stuck in the snow or something and you needed to get. I mean, I don't know. I've never had a Jeep, but yeah, wait, the Sonata has that on it. Yeah, it's electronic stability something or other. Really, well, you know, yeah, I've looked up. I'm always curious about stuff. I'm not saying you're not, but I wanted to know what those numbers are. You know how when you shift your like gears, when you have an automatic transmission, and you have like that one where it's like, I mean, obviously you have like D, R, N, whatever. She has a eject, but wait a minute, she has an eject. Your mom, Jeanette, you saying your mom has an ejection seat button, like James Bond? That would be so fucking sick. It could even almost maybe save your life, possibly. But yeah, you know, like the one and the two. Well, you drive a manual MMH, don't you? All right. Yeah, it's like an ejection seat. If you get carjacked, um, I would put, I would do the James Bond thing where well, no, in the J, well, no, okay, no. Here's where I would put the ejection button. I would put it right under either the brake pedal or the so you basically like flip it up real quick, and then that exposes the button, and you can hit it with your feet. Because if somebody's holding you at gunpoint, they're gonna notice if you make any sudden movements with your hands, and if you're driving an automatic, you're not gonna have any reason to reach for the gear lever. So I would put it under that, and then you hit that, and then boom, the rocket and the roof releases, and the rocket goes, and they go up in the air, and they're like, "Wow!" All right, I'm sorry, but yeah, man, yeah, it's electronic stability something. It's supposed to give you more traction. All right, well, that was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and I already saved it, so I'll probably be on Discord for a little bit, saving it for an emergency. Well, you know, it's kind of like a ejection seats. They're kind of like airbags. Once you deploy them, the car, in a lot of cases, the car is essentially totaled because it's actually pretty expensive to replace the entire airbag system and have the entire thing recertified, because it's one of those required safety features. All right, I'll see you in a minute.